Bob Z, and I'm from the Seattle metropolitan area. And I was a heroin addict for 2 years. I never missed a day. I didn't have money issues per se, so I wasn't so much worried about running out of money as I was running out of life. I heard about Ibogaine. I saw that they weren't offering it in the US. I saw what crazy stuff it did. I came down to Mexico, and I was never felt so comfortable. They made me feel like they really cared, and I believe that they do. And I didn't suffer at all. It wasn't easy, I will admit that, but it was nothing like withdrawing like I had done 20 years previous on pain pills. I don't know how anybody found this drug. It's amazing. How they found it in the African bush is amazing. Obviously, the United States doesn't ever want to make that legal. They've got the methadone clinics, Suboxone, keep you on opiates forever, and you're a long-term customer. I would recommend this to anybody that wants their life back, and come to Mexico, and come to a place that's safe. Don't be fooled by glamorous houses and all that crap, because that's not what it's. If it's a glamorous house, then you know there's some heavy-duty administration behind it, and there's some people that really aren't in it for the care.
Hello everybody, my name is Bob, and I'm from the greater Seattle metro area. Chances are pretty good that if you're watching this, either you've got a problem or you've got a loved one that's got a problem with heroin, opiates, whatever it is, pain pills. For me, it was a couple surgeries from motocross. Went to the pills ran out. I'm pretty creative. I went and found some people on the street, started taking that stuff for 2 years. Watched myself just start deteriorating. Wasn't interested in any family things. Got a beautiful family, wife and kids. Started missing birthdays, finding excuses. Needed to get high all the time. Couldn't travel anywhere. My whole life was basically dependent on that. There came a point where I looked in the mirror one day and I didn't like what I saw. My teeth were falling out. I lost 35 pounds. I lost motivation. Didn't want to be around. I heard about a product called Ibogaine. They weren't offered in the United States. And I contacted some people down at New Path, down in Rosarita area. And they saved my life. I mean, I sounds corny, but I was scared to death about the withdrawals, and I know most of you are scared to death about the withdrawals. You don't think you can do it. I've went through them a few times, and they're devastating. You just curl up in a ball, you just throw up, and you don't want to do anything. I came here, they were straight with me. They told me that I'm not going to suffer the withdrawals like I normally would, but this Ibogaine is going to it's going to kick your butt a bit, but it's going to do it in a good way. It's going to do it in a way to where you feel that something is going, that it's working, that it's moving towards something. It's like lifting weights. It hurts. It doesn't really feel good, but you know that what you're doing is worth it for yourself. This was the best thing that I've ever done. I've got my family back, my wife, my children. They all love being around me. This place, like I said, the crew here is incredible. They're sincere. They care. They really care. And you can tell the difference when someone asks you how you're doing and they really don't care, or they do. These guys do. They've gone above and beyond. They picked me up at the airport. Hell, they took me to a dentist. They fed me well. They checked on me constantly. There's nowhere else I would have rather have been. And honest to God, I feel if I didn't come here, it's been 3 months now, I would be dead. And I just lost my brother just 3 days ago to basically the same thing. And he wasn't willing to come in here. He thought he could do it himself. So I would say this, you know of anybody, any loved ones, parents out there, don't give up on your kids. It's hard. It's a disease. Sometimes they can't do it all themselves. Help them. put this literature in front of them, show them about Ibogaine, let them really research it, and they'll be here. And when they do, it will be a godsend, and you will recognize your children or your loved ones again when you see them. As I said, I'd recommend this place to anybody, and if there's anybody ever needed to contact me for any way, I can make that possible through New Path program. So please, please, you owe it to yourself. The money that it costs is a drop in the bucket compared to the money you're spending on this stuff every day, and the things that you're doing to get it, which a lot of us are doing it in unscrupulous manner. So please, please give it a try. It's worth it. And yeah, that's what I can say.